James Wan was speaking to Screen Rant. He's the director of many things, including some of the Saw franchise. One of the Fast and Furious movies, but a good one. He did a good one.
And when you say he was speaking to Screen Rant, do you think he was speaking to someone at Screen Rant, or do you think he was talking to like an AI prompt?
Wow, that's a great question. Does it matter at this point?
It does not.
Okay,
no.
cool. Okay, yeah, I don't know the answer, but yeah. He's in regards to Aquaman 2 and the way, because when he was putting it together, the reboot was happening. So there's rumors of...
the universal
Well, not rumors.
reboot.
It was going to... First, Michael Keaton was going to be in it, and then Jason Momoa revealed that Ben Affleck was going to be in it. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
And that's not happening anymore because it's all been rebooted, and George Clooney's Batman now, remember?
I do remember that. Of course I remember that. I mean, in a way, he's always been Batman.
It's true.
In my mind.
Yeah, I agree. So he said, I'm aware of everything that's happening around me. I mean, I use the analogy that I'm living in a house that's getting renovated.
Okay,
So
sure.
that's ongoing, apparently. Now,
You might say it's the sweeter life of James Wan.
yes. Now, Grace Randolph went on Twitter and said she's heard stories of people walking out of the Aquaman 2 free test screening, and this was confirmed by a few others.
Now,
that's bad news, obviously.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the version I heard... Well, I mean, the memes that I saw suggest that the reason people were walking out is because someone's baby dies in the movie. But that cannot be true.
Oh, Aquaman's baby dies.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to kill a baby in the sequel to $1 billion movie upon which a new universe hinges. They're not going to be like, well, we'll shoot that baby with a harpoon. I think people like that. They'll like our fresh new direction for that. Most people think of babies as being alive, but we're going to burst that bubble. Yeah, we're going to twist that. We're going to twist that trope like we twist the baby's head around. Who do
you think did it? Would have killed the Black Manta? Because Aquaman killed,
Aquaman
killed his own baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's unlike him. Or like this version?
Don't know yet.
I can't tell. He's a drunk.
Yeah. I reckon you know what? I reckon some people walked out to go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You don't know with this stuff. But the word is... And this has been happening for quite a while.
It's wet. The movie's so wet.
It is very wet.
And it's probably a continuous...
There's the drip sound.
Drip noise the whole time,
And everyone's always pissing in the ocean in those movies.
That's right.
But you can't... there's been rumors for a long time that this is, in trouble.
Right, yeah.
But, to what extent remains to be seen. And, maybe it could be fixed or be okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
They could okay it by the time it comes out.
I think they could fix it with computers.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. What type of computer?
Like a Tandy Radio Shack.
Oh yeah,
one of those old ones with the orange and black screen.
Yeah, okay.
And it's all the whole thing's beige, but it's dirty.
Okay.
Anyway, just dump a bunch of those in the ocean. That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, but let's talk about The Flash.
Okay,
as we always do. Tim Burton spoke to the British Film Institute, which does seem like something he would do.
He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Can't get him off the bloody phone with the BFI.
No.
They're like, Jesus, it's Tim again.
He's like, excuse me, I can't hear. You have to brush my hair out of my ears. You know he's like.
Yeah.
They asked him about a couple of things that happened in the Flash movie, but namely the appearance of Nicolas Cage's Superman, which is pretty much the version that he nearly filmed. Apparently, I didn't remember this, but apparently they were 2 weeks away from starting to film that movie in 97. The whole thing's up. There's a great documentary, The Death of Superman Lives What Happened, which the late great John Stennett put together, which you can find if you want to, which is really good if you want to do, if you do want to and want to do, check it out.
That's right.
But he said when you work that long in a project and it doesn't happen, it affects you for the rest of your life because you get passionate about things and each thing is an unknown journey, and Superman Lives wasn't there yet. But it's one of those experiences that never leaves you a little bit. And then he went on to say, but it goes into another AI thing, and this is why I think I'm over it with the studio, he continued. They can take what you did, Batman or whatever, and culturally misappropriate it or whatever you want to call it. Even though we're a slave of Disney or Warner Brothers, they can still do what they want. So in my latter years of life, I'm in quiet revolt against all this.
Wow.
Brave.
Wow. That is. But as he considered, we can fix everything with computers.
Exactly. Just dump them in the ocean. Let me check Tim Burton's net worth.
I don't know if cultural appropriation is
that
the
doesn't
correct
apply
term
at
there at all.
He
That doesn't make any sense.
That. Says he's got a net worth of $100 million.
Okay.
I mean, but, no, it's good that he's talking out against it, obviously. But yeah, he's been making Disney movies for he used to make Dumbo. It came out 2 years ago or whatever. But yeah, no, I can understand that though. I mean, that would have been a very difficult project to walk away from.
That's true.
Cool 90s Nicolas Cage mulleted Superman.
That's right.
Oh my goodness, Mason. So we got some first reactions as mentioned.
Some first reacts.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Oh, from what? What are we talking about?
Two different movies.
Oh.
What do you want to start with?
Good news.
Okay, good news. Here we go. The good news is that Expendables 4 is bad.
Oh, good. We don't have to see it then. Or we will?
I don't know.
But is it entertainingly bad?
No,
it's
apparently.
but that's not good news.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be great news if it were entertainingly bad and we could watch it and rip it apart for an episode.
Well, if horses were courses, we would all something and whatever, you fucking idiot, Mason.
Oh, that is true.
That was too aggressive, and I apologise.
Well, I shouldn't have put it on my second T-shirt that I'm wearing. So,
look, as I started that expression, I realised I had no idea where it went or if it applied.
It's if horses were courses, we'd all have a lot to drink.
Would we?
Yeah.
Oh, this is from the director of Need for Speed.
Wow.
Yeah, a movie you liked. He did the movie Hidden Strike? You know that Jackie Chan, John Cena movie?
Oh, vaguely, yeah.
It just came out.
Yeah, but I remember the trailer and being like, oh, a lot of that they've done with computers.
Yeah.
But not in a good way.
So this is out next week, actually, for us at least. I don't know if we're going to talk about this one. We'll see. But here's some reactions. Hunter B Video says, well, I was very disappointed in Expend4bles. It makes an absolutely boneheaded decision right at the beginning of the movie and keeps going with a weak script. Tony Jaa and Jason Statham do the heavy lifting to make this one barely watchable. Needed more firepower. Barton Review says, give me a hell no for Expend4bles.
Oh, no.
It's absolute
Is that
trash.
a thing they say in the movies?
That's
Is that why?
might be what they all say. Hands down, the worst one yet, full of action sequences and a team absolutely no one wants to watch.
Oh, no.
These Expendables are way past their expiry date. I mean, that's the point, isn't it?
That is kind of the point.
The
Yeah, it really
franchise.
is. That's maybe they could somehow work with that in the writing of the movie.
Yeah.
To make that a plot point or make it funny or interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Or they could just have them just sort of wave M16s at
they pop
disposable
out
bad guys.
Yeah,
and
they
just
pop
mow
out the
them
top
all
of a
down.
tank and then nobody's in the same scene together.
Yeah,
and whatever.
nice. I love that.
Phil the Cool says, sadly, Expend4bles is a serviceable but instantly forgettable sequel that dilutes the formula that brought us to the dance. Mediocre CGI, inert performances.
But they try to fix everything with computers.
That's what they said. And a wafer-thin plot only derailed the enjoyable moments of action sprinkled throughout. Such a missed opportunity. But I will say this, Mason, they're not all bad. Is a nice one from Jiff Swartz, who
They
says,
pay me to say good stuff.
Expend4bles, more like, no, just says was awesome. Fun movie. Jason Statham must have killed at least 1,000 people. The cast,
Hell yeah.
The cast is stacked.
Wow.
Megan Fox and Tony Jaa were really good. There might possibly be one more movie left in the franchise to end it. Bring this cast back.
5 Expendables.
Bring them back to the bloody graveyard, am I right?
Bring them back to the retirement home. Bring them back to bingo nights.
Yeah.
Bring them back to the hairdresser and they get that blue rinse in their hair.
Oh, yeah.
Bring them back to the RSL.
Okay, that's it. But they'd have membership, wouldn't they?
I think so, yeah.
I have membership to the RSL.
Do you?
Yeah, they talked me into it.
What did you fight in?
No, you could just pay and be a member.
Oh!
What war did I fight in?
What you fought in was
You
bloody...
accuse me, you know me. You know I didn't fight any wars.
The war you bloody fought in was bloody capitalism on the side of the capitalists.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But also, I don't feel like there's been a just war in quite a long time, so I like to...
Okay. When you jump on the next one that comes up,
I mean, if it's a good one, I'll jump in.
Okay, great. Terrific. I love that.
Also, I might be too old at this point. I don't know if they'd take me.
Yeah.